I need more coffee. I can't even talk. You got this, buddy. Hey, pals. Good morning. Another day in the life of a now part-time reseller. Although I haven't started my new job yet, so technically I'm still full-time. Got up, let the dogs out, so they're happy. They got their breakfast. I'm brewing my coffee and launching a bunch of listings that I drafted yesterday. I'm doing all of this as I, kind of wake up, and then we're going down to the basement to pack some orders from over the weekend, and I'll share with you what sold. Hey, Willow, do you want your medicine?
All right.
It's medicine time. What a good girl. Oh my God, you guys have way too many treats. I can't find what's what. Spoiled puppers. And then because I don't want Dexter to feel left out, I just pinch a little with the pill pocket. No medicine for him, but he still gets a little num-num. Sit. Good boy. There you go. Willow, sit. Come here. Sit. Good girl. There you go. All right, we got our medicine. All right, Willow got her medicine. Dexter got his treat. Papa got his coffee. Those dishes that are just calling my name in the sink are gonna have to wait because... Tell him, Dexter. He's a very vocal pug. Dishes are gonna have to wait because I gotta go pack orders. Down to the basement we go. What, you think you need to come supervise me? Are you my reselling manager? Okay, let's turn on a light. Let's ignore our pile of laundry over there. I helped this all out and pulled some of these orders ahead of time, but I did sell a postcard overnight, so I'll have to grab that. This thing I'm really excited about. My best friend, not my only friend, but my best friend, Sal.
Sal, it's starting to get dark. What do you do when it gets dark?
You already know, safety first.
He tapped him twice like it's fucking Dorothy in Wizard of Oz. Salud.
Salud.
Turned me on to one of these. I thought they would be a little bit cumbersome and not necessary, but he was right. I really enjoy how it just quickly and smoothly folds clothing, so I went ahead and bought one of these. I think they're pretty cool. In a future video, I'll show you how it works, but let me clear this off of here so that I can pull that one postcard that sold overnight, and share with you all these other what solds. All right, that postcard's over here in MM1 letter D. Do we know where this card is? Looks like that. Let's find it. There it is. It's a little beat up. But this is a place in Oregon, Detroit Publishing Company. Back of it looks like that. And this little puppy sold for $5.49. I'll take it. We will do the postcards first. Show you what sold there. Since those are easy to just toss in an envelope, essentially. All right, so like I said, this one sold for $5.49. Buyer pays the shipping. This one, look at the illustration on that one. It's pretty cool. It's like these ladies on a deck. These people on the deck of a boat. This one sold for $8.07 plus shipping. This one I'm censoring because this woman is topless. Got something covering her there. The message on this was pretty funny. It's like a little kid's handwriting. It's like, "Dear Grandma and Grandpa." And then at the end it said, "I think Pop will like this card." Assuming Pop is Grandpa. Dirty old man. All right. Next up is Savannah, Georgia. This is a bank interior, $4. And then for postcards, last but not least, that I'm going to get packed up, is $6 for this Ezra Brooks postcard. And then we'll get to clothing and a pair of shoes is what's going out today. Hey, I'm just happy to have orders. Okay, so I've got packed up these 5 postcards that sold. Those all sold over on eBay. And the only other item over the weekend I sold on eBay, this is a men's pullover. The brand is Relwyn. I found this in a bin in a corner of the Goodwill outlet. One that was clearly already picked over. I don't know if somebody just like tossed it back in because it was the wrong size, but this is a very good brand, y'all. So knowing that I paid, I mean, what does it weigh? They charge $1.50 something a pound. So I paid less than $2. And this sold for full asking price over on eBay for $70 plus buyer pays shipping. So I'm super excited about that sale. Throw it in a poly bag and get it out. Then I'll show you what's sold on the other platforms. Let's get it in a bag and get it out. After I get my orders all done, I am going to be tempted to want to get down here and take a bunch of photos. But in addition to dropping the stuff, off, I need more coffee. I can't even talk. In addition to dropping this stuff off at the post office, there we go, I really have to get those dishes done. A lot of dishes to do. Laundry, too. Adulting is hard sometimes, y'all. Anyway, stay focused, Cameron. You got this, buddy. And since my last video, I have received those boxes. And as you can see here, they're starting to get filled up. Transferred the clothing that were in those big, large black totes, like the 27-gallon totes, and have been putting them in a row in these longer boxes. And I like that much better. So much easier to find the items. Just realized I hadn't shared that with you. All right, this next item is over here. It's in my Curious George tote. This is... where is it? I got this up at the local Red, White, and Blue. And it's some type of a safety belt for pregnant peeps. Anyway, I couldn't tell you what I paid for it. $4.99, $3.99, somewhere around there. And it sold. It was my one sale on Mercari over the weekend. over on Mercari. And it sold for $25.49. So after the selling fee. I made $22.21. So even if I paid up a little bit for it, I probably made at least $15 on that. So that's good. And I only have had it for maybe 2 weeks. So that was a fairly quick sell. This is getting shipped out to Kentucky. Next up is a couple items that sold over on Depop. One of them is not a huge sale, but I just wanted to pick it up to prove to myself that it was worth picking up. I'll explain here in a second. So I went to this thrift store that I'd never been to before. I think I talked about it in the last video. And this is one of the things that I picked up. And it was only $5. And I knew I wasn't going to get a huge amount of money for it. But I said to myself, you know, even though golf season might be coming to an end, I was just playing golf last weekend and there were still a lot of people out there. And in other states, people play golf all year round. So for $5, I knew I could at least get 10, maybe 15, and fairly, like, without having to wait a ton of time. And sure enough, this sold over on Depop, which is the greatest place with the least fees, as far as I know. And it sold for $12 plus shipping. So $4.99 into $12 plus the buyer pays the shipping in less than a week. If I did that times 20 different things, that's not too bad. Would I rather it be one item? Sure, of course. Who wouldn't? But if I'm out there and I see something, it's in great condition, $5, I know I could turn it into 12 in this case. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You can make fun of me, I don't care. You do you, boo, and I'll do me. Okay, next up, I took an offer on this Peter Millar half zip sweater. It's not a great size, it's a medium, so it's a bit small. I had it listed for 25. Somebody over on Depop offered me 17, plus they're paying the shipping. I think I got this in the bin, so I went ahead and took the 17 bucks. And I already have it pulled here. Just gonna throw it in a poly mailer and get it out. Sweet, I sold something this morning that I didn't even realize that I had sold. We're gonna be looking for number 70. First, let's get this back in here so we don't trip on it. Okay. Also, I'm making a deal with somebody off Facebook Marketplace right now. It's a battery pack to a virtual reality headset that I sold the headset and couldn't find the battery pack. Now I found the battery pack, and I think I'm selling it for 30 bucks. So I'm getting a little of my money back. All right, I gotta set this down while I grab this sweater. You know what? No, I don't. It's right here. Haha. This is an Adidas sweater. Women's style, I believe. Got it at the bin, so a couple bucks. And it sold for 20 something. Let me give you the exact numbers here. So that sweater looks like it sold for, I had it listed and kept dropping the price. And an offer, I think, went out for $29.30. So after the fees, I get paid $25.23. So that's a $20 plus profit on that one sweatshirt right there. I do believe that's been listed in the last couple weeks as well. So happy to see things that I've recently listed. By recently, I guess I mean the last month, maybe 6 weeks, selling. That gives me hope. That's also why I'm making these videos, is because I think I'm now, fingers crossed, knock on wood, at a point in my amount of inventory and frequent and daily listings where I'm selling at least one thing every day. So why not get on here and share with folks how well you could do as a part-time reseller if you really dedicated the time and effort into it. So this morning, for example, I prepped yesterday 10 listings, all clothing items, and launched them, cross-listed them to all the various platforms. So like, for me as a part-time reseller, 10 listings is great in a day. And I have at least 10 things I've already previously photographed that's not yet drafted. And today I'll be taking more photos. So I'm trying to like always be ahead and have some things like kind of banked, draft bank. But anyway, all that to say, I sold a sweatshirt, a hoodie, stoked about it. Carry on. Carry on, Cameron. What else did you sell? Let's get the packing. Okay, I got to speed things up along here. So I'll just say that those items I just showed you, the sweatshirt, the Peter Millar, and I can't remember what the other thing was. Those are Depop sales. And now over to Poshmark. I sold 3 things over the weekend. One is a pair of Allbirds shoes. I'm not even going to lie. I paid, I think, $10 for these. So it's not a huge profit, but they did sell for $26 over on Poshmark. This Prana zip-up sweater jacket. Super excited because I found this at the Goodwill bins. It was kind of pilly, but I have a fabric shaver. Works great. Anyway, that Prana women's jacket sold for $26 plus shipping over on Poshmark. And then an American Eagle high-rise jegging jeans. I bought 10 or more of these at a garage sale a couple months ago for like $2 or $3 each. So this, I think, is the 3rd pair that I've sold, maybe the 4th. Anyway, $15, so I'll take it. Get those packed up. And I think that's it for the shipping this morning. Yeah, that's it for the shipping. All right, I got my packages here. I'm going to go take these up to the post office and meet a guy to do a Facebook Marketplace pickup. Let's go. It's starting to rain. Whose idea was it to wear shorts today? This guy. Oh, I'm always hot. I wear shorts because I'm always hot. Didn't always used to be hot, but these days I'm running hot. Normally I just go up to the 7-Eleven literally across the street up here to meet up with folks and just walk up there. But because I have an IKEA bag full of things, yay, to go take to the post office, I decided I'll drive up here to meet the guy and then go to the post office. So earlier I had mentioned that I was going to meet with someone, but I switched up in my head because I was talking to two different people about two different items. The thing I'm selling is a full zip Sims fleece shacket, I guess you could say. I don't know if guys call them shackets, but a shirt jacket thing. I think I see the guy just pulled up over there. Anyway, it has some embroidery on it for a specific place that people go fly fishing. I don't know if this guy's a fly fisherman and has been there, will go there in the future, or maybe he's a reseller himself and he's going to take out the embroidery for that, which seemed pretty tedious to me. And I had it listed for 40 bucks. He offered me 30. I said, do it. I got it at the bin, so let's go. All right, and just like that, my friends, I have $30 more than I had this morning in my wallet. I was just curious. You know, you never know with things, like why people buy them. So I did ask him, like, have you fished here before at this particular lodge that's on this sweater, or did you just buy it because it's a good brand? And he said, I haven't fished there yet, but it's right on the, I guess it's a lodge that's in British Columbia in Vancouver, BC. And so, in Canada, for those of you who aren't aware of where that is. And he said it's like a bucket list place that he wants to go. So, I don't know, maybe in case he never gets there, he's always got a fleece to remind him of a place he never went. Or he wants to wear it as a reminder of, like, I gotta get to this lodge. Who knows? Anyway, he just said it was a great fishing place to go fly fishing. Nice guy, gave me 30 bucks. Off to the post office now. Thank you.
Yep.
Last two. Mission accomplished. Packages dropped off. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm only a few blocks away from this red, white, and blue thrift store. And my fiance Hillary has been out of town and probably won't be home until an hour, maybe an hour and a half from now. So, since I'm a good boy and already did my dishes, and the house is pretty much picked up, not that she cares, but I like her to come home to a clean house. All that to say, I have time to go pop into Thrift, just to see if I find something like I did that one time where I paid $3 and flipped something for like $250 within 24 hours. You just never know when you find something like that, right? So, I'm just gonna pop in there. Set myself a timer to leave by, oh, because of the time change, the clock on my car is wrong. It's not 1:07, it's 12:07. She said she'll be home around 1. Try to leave the thrift store at 1:45. That way I'll be getting home right before her. All right, let's see if they got any goodies for me. Seems like there's a lot of customers, so this place might be a madhouse. All right, I might have found something here. Yeah, it's $14.99. but it does still look new. And there's some decent sold comps, and I don't see any like this open. Or online, I mean. So it's like new open box. I might get $80 for this, so I better pick it up. I'm gonna make sure it's all intact inside here. Okay, I might have convinced myself I have to come to this thrift store every day now, just in case I find something like this again. $10. These glasses, check out these sold comps, and it's 100% sell-through rate. It might even be sealed still. It's hard to tell right there. But that's rad. And this, I'm not sure what this is. Gaming keypad. I'm gonna look this up. Yep, everything's there. So this is the kind of thing I wanted to come in here and find. 15 bucks. Hopefully sell it within the week for 80 or 90 plus shipping. Do that a couple times a week and I'll be a happy guy. I also found these Esprit rain boots, $6. They're not a big money maker, but this is the season to pick them up and sell them. I think I could probably get 20, 25 for them. All right, we found something. This is a nice brand. Yes, I have to pay up for it, but it's new with tags, my friends. And for that alone, I think I could ask at least 80 bucks. Probably price it around 100 though and see where it goes. Happy about that. It's beautiful. All right, I ended up with a whole cart. Oh, gotta get cash now. Well, I went in there with an empty IKEA bag, and now I have a full IKEA bag. So let me show you a few of the things I grabbed, and we'll wrap up this video. Hillary has already beat me home, so I was in there longer than I planned. Surprise, surprise. All right, pals. So I ended up coming home, and right now Hillary's cooking dinner. I've been taking photos. I have queued up 10 listings to drop tomorrow morning. And I'll get back down here in the basement and finish taking pictures in the morning. I think I've sold 2 things so far today, so that's good. So if you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up if you care to do so. And let me know what you thought about the things I just found at that thrift store. Sorry about my dryer sound. Anyway, until the next video, have fun, make money, stay grounded.